disgusting inside. My husband used to sit there and say it was nasty that rats were everywhere. No human being should be living like that at all. No human being should live that way. We're not animals. We're still a human. She also said
we go that way.
Should try to transfer to a different prison. My husband passed away in there. That prison is no good. Honestly, him getting denied bail, you got to suck it out and be in prison, but try to transfer. That prison is obviously not safe. If so many are complaining, that says something. Unfortunately, Diddy's lawyers have been having a hard time getting him out. They requested to transfer his client to a prison in Essex County in New Jersey.
He's so fucked.
His that several courts in this district have recognized that the conditions at Metropolitan Detention are not fit for pretrial detention. Just earlier this summer, an inmate was murdered. At least 4 inmates have passed away by blank there in the past 3 years. However, the decision was ultimately put in the hands of the Bureau of Prisons, who turned down Diddy. Now, I want to point out that Diddy's not exactly wrong to be paranoid, because he's in the same jail that held R. Kelly, Ghislaine Maxwell, and Jeffrey Epstein. Now, legal experts have already noted the similarities between Diddy's case and Epstein's. The prosecutors in both of these said that the defendants were...
Guys, I'm only doing a 15-minute live. Just a little update on the whole P. Diddy thing. You know the tunnels the feds found? Delete the Playboy Mansion, Michael Jackson's fucking house. Like this shit, like it just every day more layers are pulled back on it, you know. But like I said, these tunnels exist. You know, he's worse than Epstein, he's worse than Maxwell. He's fucking
So of course there was a long list of
Weinstein, Epstein. Like a lot of people have verified these tunnels exist. Like I said, at the moment, like that's Twitter is lit up by it. I've not been feeling well the last few days. That's why I've not been on. But I hope you're all well and anyway. But this shit, like, I've been following it for years, right? And the jail that he's in at the moment, the amount of people that want him dead because of what happened to Tupac. Someone's tried to poison his food. You know, I'm subscribed to Screen Queens. It's come in on that. An attempt on his life in jail. He put something in his food. I'm delighted. You know, now he's going to get a taste of his own medicine. You know, now he's going to know what it's like to be scared whether your food is interfered with. Hey, Matt, like I said, guys, I'm only on for 15 minutes and then I'm going to bounce. I wasn't feeling great today. I apologize if it was a bit negative earlier on, but you know. But I've been following this whole thing, Matthew, right? And, you know, it's Florida House, the one in Miami and all. Bro, they have it underneath cabins, yeah? It's like, and it's not just a fucking extension of your house. You know what I mean? This geezer, like, bro, there's more fucking layers to this story. The amount of deaths, you know, it's like Jaguar, right? I'll tell you one thing, she's a very brave lady, I'll give her that. I admire her courage, I really do. That cunt has been drugging people and putting shit in their food, in their drinks, and now he's getting a taste of it, and his own son's gonna fucking blow him up. Wait and see, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's fucked. You know, his biggest fear was going to jail, and, you know, he deserves to go. You know what I mean? For what he's done to people. You know what I mean? I'm a father at the end of the day, and I'm a grandfather. And in jail, people like him ain't liked. And because of his high-profile status here, it'd be a notch in someone's belt to take him out, you know? Easy. But he's in the shoe. Segregated housing unit. You only go in there if you're scared or you're a pedo. And he's fucked. You know, it's the same prison, yeah, that Ghislaine Maxwell was in. Jeffrey Epstein, you know, but he's fucked. You know, he's whinging now because they're trying to poison his food. Deal with it, it's jail. It's not a fucking holiday camp. You know what I mean? And it's the worst jail in New York. And you know what? They don't forget what happened to Tupac and Biggie, and they don't like kiddie fiddlers and fucking sex traffickers. He's fucked. And it couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Because he's the devil, he is, him and Jay-Z. You know, BFFs. Only Jay's allowed to call me Sean. You know.
Let's go. They doing something, bro. They doing something.
But yeah, I'm up to date on him, mate. I'm following it. You know, I think it's very interesting. See him. He's got 130 indictments, and all it takes is one to stick. You know, they've got a fucking RICO case against him here. Here, the death of Aaliyah, the death of Heavy D. Come here, there's a lot. The amount of people that this shit is linked to, it's deep. You know, Jay is more polished than Diddy. Diddy's very loud, you know, very extravagant, very fucking, you know. But, do you know his own son? Do you know what the fucking idiot did? Mia, you do not provoke the federal government of America. You know, he wrote a fucking track saying, oh, you missed the house next door. You know what I mean? Fucking idiot. You know what I mean? Good, it's glad. I hope that a lot of them get done. And his mother. His mother's a cunt as well. You know, but I always knew, see him, like, he's the devil. And Jay-Z, you know what, every fucking bit of music I've ever had in a playlist or an old CD or a Yankees hat, I've got rid of them. I used to worship a devil, and I'm not a devil worshipper. You know what I mean? But see him, he's the devil. You just imagine working in that industry, right? And he says to you, oh, if you come to this party, I'll have a word with one of my TV mates and get you on a certain program, and you know what I mean? Promising fucking women this, that. People getting trafficked in fucking suitcases, mate, through airports. Come on, man. But these tunnels that the feds have found, they found 250 recording devices in the house, yeah? So we'd got, in one of his properties, he had 250 separate recording devices, right? That's a federal crime, right? So straight away, there's 250 fucking crimes, yeah? Recording people, Mia, see that country's dirt on everybody. Why do you think they're all staying silent? You know, Leonardo DiCaprio, what's he doing going to fucking Italy? You know, he's the devil, him, and he's been abusing women for fucking years. You know what I mean? He's responsible for the death of Kim Porter. Just before she died, she was ready to release a book on memoirs on this cunt and what it's like living with an egotistical fucking sadistic maniac. You know, power hungry, like, I get what I fucking want. That's what he said. I always get what I fucking want, and he's that kind. That's the reason why he's so successful, but his money is no good to him. And then his son is having a jab at the federal government. Even his former bodyguard said, are you mad? Mia, see the feds, one thing they have is time to build a case. They got 2-3 years to build this fucker. And see him, he'll be dead before it goes to trial. And I tell you what, see Jay-Z and fucking Beyonce, they're very quiet, aren't they? But these tunnels, I've been looking into it, and there's loads of photographs leaked on the internet. Like this shit, like imagine, like, underneath your gaff, having a cave system. One fucking tunnel leads to the Playboy Mansion. They're saying another one leads to Michael Jackson's fucking old house. Tunnels, bro. Underneath the ground, yeah? Guaranteed safety, seclusion, where they do shit. But you think about this, he's got 250 devices hidden in that house that nobody knew about. Right? Now, let's say you were at one of these parties years ago, and you've done something on tape that you didn't even know you were aware of doing. You understand? It's like they've got you there, and the federal government have time. Do you understand? To build a case, the best of the best here. It doesn't matter whether he's a billionaire. His money won't save him. You know, he's fucked. Like, it only takes one indictment to stick, and you can get 40 years. He's done. You know, he can't do jail. He's a pretty boy. Yeah, we'll see how gangster he is. So by real G's, he's fucked. And here, people do not forget what happened to Tupac and Biggie. He's responsible. And I'll tell you another thing, you know, if any of his kids go to jail, here, they be taken out. You know King Combs. Yeah, he's gonna be. We'll see how tough he is when he's in jail. When someone goes, yo, you're pop. You know what I mean? You're getting it. Dragged into a cell. Built the door shut. And I'm not. You know what's gonna happen to him, don't you? Just make a clap. For Meek Mills. Diddy. He's gonna get it. Why do you think he's in the shoe? Because if he was a real... People like him, he can't stay in no population or he'll be dead. You know, a lot of people would like to be able to say, oh, guess what? I killed the person that was responsible for Tupac and Biggie's death. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that don't forget. Oh, yeah. Sorry, love, but you're well too. You look too young to be in this channel. Sorry, you can't be in here. Excuse me. But I've been following this story since it broke. In fact, I've been following it for years. I remember watching the Netflix documentary, yeah? People have known that he was responsible for 3 decades, but here, he's a very powerful guy and he was let out of jail. See him? A lot of people could end up dead. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, when the federal government of America come knocking at your door, mate, Homeland Security come knocking at your door. You know, you have the Department of Corrections, you have Homeland Security, you have the fucking FBI up your ass, mate. And I've been watching it, and these tunnels, I'll tell you what, you want to see how they were constructed over a long period of time, right? Renovations underneath his house. One tunnel leads to fucking the Playboy Mansion. That's what they're saying. And there's 2 or 3 other high-profile people who, one of them might be dead, and he's the biggest pop star of all time. And they're saying one of the tunnels leads to one of his houses. Right, guys, listen, I'm going to go. My phone's going to die, but God bless you all, and I'll see you soon.